Hey guys, what's going on? It's Say Yes to Jess, and I'm going to show you how I was able to determine exactly where Ethereum and Cardano were going to pull back. So you're not going to want to miss this because you never know. This could be something that you will utilize with your trading skills in the future, whether it's cryptocurrency, stocks, options, whatever it is. So let's get straight to it. Okay guys, so as you can see here, we do have the monthly. So I always like to do a top down analysis on my charts just to see what's going on. And as you can see here, Ethereum had hit a previous high, which I notated that level. And I'll show why I also notated these. So I don't see anything significant going on right now. As you can see, pretty much we've already had a break and retest of this structure. So it's really nice. As far as Ethereum, when we started, you know, right here back in 2016, it created a high and came right back to support. And then it finally broke it and retested it recently in this year, which is really nice. Typically, this indicates either a bullish push up or a double top, and then we'll get a push down. And from there, we'll determine if there's a continuation in the trend or we'll start to get bearish momentum. Right now, with the hype of crypto, I don't foresee it going down like really bad. But again, you never know. We're just going to work with what the market's giving us. So we already had a break and retest of this structure, and it's just something to be mindful of. On the weekly, I had noticed that basically this high right here was not retested. So I did the same thing. That's how I was able to determine this, you guys. I literally realized that the market, although it made this high, it broke this previous high, and we wanted to see if it was either going to land on top and give us a continuation up for an uptrend, or if it was going to kind of just come right back down. And at the moment, you can see that it's been respected. There's 5 hours left on this candle, but this is, if it closes like this is a bullish candle, which is really nice. So you can just see that we have these nice momentums. If it's able to make a higher low, then we'll definitely be looking for another wave up, but we need to wait for those confirmations. So I was able to identify it coming back to this area, all because I noticed that it broke this previous high and it started hesitating. And at that point, I knew this was an area of consolidation because all these candles created their own support right here. So I'm going to zoom in just a bit just so you can check it out. But you can see where all these candles were literally sitting right on this area. It was unable to break this area. So I notated it with the two orange lines. I went down to the smaller time frame on the daily. And I saw that it was just dancing here. And usually, this happened after, excuse me, but then it came right back down, gave that beautiful rejection. So again, that big push down was already expected because it did it before. Right? It did it before, and we just have to be careful to make sure it's not going to repeat the same process. So the overall goal is for Ethereum to stay above this range, this $3,000 range. We want it to stay above here for a continued bullish momentum. As of right now, the pullback was beautiful. In regards to points or pips, you can see where we got over about 300 pips, which is really nice. So I'm going to just go down to the smaller time frame and let you see that even though we had that pullback occur, in order for me to see some more bullish momentum, I want to see this previous high, and I'm just going to notate it as the 4 hour, but I need to see that broken. So there's a couple things that this can do. This can continue with a bearish wave down, right, and give us and come back down to support, or we can get maybe like a little bit of a lower high made, get an inverted head and shoulder, a retest, and then a continuation up. So at the moment, I'm just going to see what happens this week. Again, I would like to see this area broken for a continuation up at least to this previous high. So that's what I'm waiting on at the moment. Otherwise, it will be coming right back down to this pullback area that it's been very attracted to. And it may not look so pretty to trade, but if you utilize your patience, you will probably get the outcome that you are anticipating. So just be patient and be disciplined. All right, let's look at Cardano. This one, again, was very, very simple. Nothing to overcomplicate here. So excuse me as I adjust my charts. But you can see where the market broke out and retested. It did a 60% retracement if you are a Fibonacci user. And same thing that I was just mentioning with Ethereum, you can see where the price action was creating its own support. Anytime you see candles or price action doing this, it's a really strong indication that we're going to get some bullish momentum up, and it's just collecting that data, collecting those orders, and ready to take off. And if you had the patience between February to July, it definitely paid off. And that's one thing about crypto. You have to be willing to hold to take advantage of those beautiful impulse moves. Now, I've been in this since 2019, so Cardano has been absolutely beautiful. So now you can see where we have a new high close and then a new high candle. It came back, attempted to close a little bit closer to this structure, but instead was more bullish. Now we are in the monthly, so I can't assume that this is going to be how the candle closes. There's 18 days left there, so we're going to go down to a smaller time frame to just be able to identify things a little bit more. Now we have 5 hours left for this weekly candle. If this weekly candle closes like this with a lot of bullish pressure, like a hammer, then I'll definitely be looking for a bullish momentum up. If you are a fib user, you probably got a nice rejection and looking to take it up. As you can see, I already had my level hit, but it is coming back to retest that weekly level. So as long as price stays above that previous high right here, we will continue to look for bullish momentum. So I have my TP here, which is previous structure. Let me just change this because it's old. And then if price decides to create a higher high, I'm looking for it to go here. So if it's able to do that, I want it to break this $3 range here and then continue going up. And this will be an opportunity to compound. But you guys, all I did was literally a top-down analysis. I always start at the higher time frame just to see what's going on, see how much time I have left on that candle. The weekly is one of my favorite time frames, so I do the same with that. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Let me know if you use this in your trading plan, and I hope that you can have a little bit more of a accurate analysis based off of looking at the bigger picture and understanding that these smaller moves are just waves that are happening in the bigger move. So once you understand that, you could be a more profitable trader. Have a good one.